Okay, here it is, Canada Day, up Canada Way. Here I'm in Moncton, and I'm going to play some Stompin Tom songs. I was born in Old St. John, New Brunswick by the sea. Back in 1936, it was just my mom and me. And as she wandered through the land, raised by family, she often had to beg for bread when I was only 3. She taught me to hitchhike and to face the world alone. Sing about what life was like for those that have no home. I turned 4 in Halifax, 5 in Montreal, and every small town in between. By 6 I knew them all. And Mother St. John now, that night Mama cried. Like that long arm of the law took me from her side. They made me an orphan, taught me not to roam, just cry my sleepless help at night and not be a rolling stone. By the time that I turned 8, they said that I'd been cured of all that wanderlust to which I had been lured. Just in case my mom would try to find out where I'd gone, ship me off to PEI to a farm in Skinner's Pond. Though I love this country, we call this island home. Sing about what life was like with a mother's love unknown. When I turned 13 years old, I just had run away. Dead and gone and home, and I left my island home. Well, the Mountie everywhere were looking for their man. Torches flowed from Old St. John, a sail through Newfoundland. Far out on the Grand Banks, through that like a knife, I'd always be a drifter on this road of life. By the time I was 17, I'd seen this country wide. An old guitar I'd gladly play, and I thank you for the ride. London conversations had upon my journey long, wound up in my repertoire Canadian country songs. And everywhere I traveled, read and holiday, God might make this vagabond the country star one day. Then one night in Timmins Town, North Ontario, he said, if you can play a song, keep it around for a week or so. For 14 months I had the place before they let me go. I was driving a car, playing a new guitar and singing on the radio. Saturday night downtown at the Gumboot Cloggeroo. Wanted to make me chairman of the board, I stomped the whole way through. And like old Luke and his old guitar, the song wasn't over yet. Till I wrote the old for the road and the mom that I can't forget. Now the party's over, and I'm again to write the song. Tonight you heard me sing the words to the Ballad of Stompin Tom. Tonight you heard me sing the words to the Ballad of Stompin Tom. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Cheers. So I suppose you want me to do another one. Well, let's give this one out for Rebecca Giles, who's out there living one day at a time. You heard the story of a Newfoundland is going round the rock. A Reggie got a Margie home, a cows and gunsy long. And Margie being a farm girl, she almost took a fit. To find the cows and gunsy clock was really made of it. From Toronto and her mind was soon made up. She said to Reggie, get the cow and load her in the truck. We're heading for Ontario, we're gonna make her big. Margo's got the cargo boy and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig, Reggie's got the rig. Margo's got the cargo boy and Reggie's got the rig. They're rolling through the Maritimes, the truck was nearly full. She began to bawl, lonesome for the bull. The Mountie pulled him over, said, is there anything I can do? Go right ahead, Sir Margie said, climb in the back and blue. When they got to Montreal, they missed the outer route. But soon they found that everyone was glad to help them out. The sooner you hit Toronto, they said, the sooner you'll make her big. Margo's got the cargo boy and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Margo's got the cargo boy and Reggie's got the rig. The truck was overflowing when Toronto hit the rise. The 401 was full of dung, the cab was full of lies. We're losing lots of money, Reg, we can't afford to stop till we find a place that makes the cowsy dunsy clock. I wish I could have been there at the corner of Queen and Young. When Margo found the company, she dumped her load of dung. And when she found the office, she was dancing and doing a jig. If Margo got the cargo boy, and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig. Margo's got the cargo boy, and Reggie's got the rig. It's early in the morning when they met with Mr. Judge. I don't know what's to give you, but I'll never hold a grudge. I think $1,000 should be fair to hand you down. In 30 days of lodging will be free upon the town. Well, Reggie said to Margie, that's a hell of a deal we struck. We might have lost a cow, but still we got the truck. And now they're back in Newfoundland, they're loading up the pig. And Margo's got the cargo boy, and Reggie's got the rig. Reggie's got the rig, Reggie's got the rig. Margo's got the cargo boy, and Reggie's got the rig. She sure does. Sure does. Okay, how's this one go? Might be a little sloppy on these. I didn't get a chance, a whole lot of time to practice them up there, to put the polish on them, eh? If you don't like it, you can get half your money back on the way out. So this one goes. That's not how it goes. It goes like this. C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a Douglas fir? C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever heard of Fox Bird? C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a lobster crawl? In Canada, we get to see them all. I've changed this song to my own groove. Let me try to find songs. Gotta summon the spirit of song. In C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a Douglas fir? In C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a bobcat bird? In C-A-N-A-D-A. How about a lobster crawl? 'Cause in Canada we get to see them all. We get to see the maple trees, the maple sugar and the maple leaves. We got the biggest wheat fields growing tall. In C-A-N-A-D-A, where adventure ever calls. In Canada we get to see them all. In C-A-N-A-D-A, can you tell me what's the tidal war? In C-A-N-A-D-A, have you ever heard the ocean roar? In C-A-N-A-D-A, just listen to the wild goose call. In Canada, we get to see them all. In Canada, maple leaves, maple sugar, and the maple leaves. We got the biggest wheat adventure ever calls. In Canada, we get to see them all. It's C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever heard of Maple Creek? It's C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a mountain peak? It's C-A-N-A-D-A. In the land of the giant snowball. In Canada, we get to see them all. We can see the maple trees, the maple sugar and the maple leaves. We got the biggest great mills growing tall. It's C-A-N-A-D-A. For adventure ever calls. In Canada, we get to see them all. It's C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever heard of Magnetic Hill? It's C-A-N-A-D-A. How about a lady on a dollar bill? It's C-A-N-A-D-A. Adventures ever all. In Canada, we get to see them all. We can see the maple trees, the maple sugar and the maple leaves. We got the biggest timber that's so tall. It's C-A-N-A-D-A, where we got the reversing balls. In Canada, we get to see them all. In Canada, we get to see them all. These ones, you only play them once a year. So, sometimes I brush up the lyrics, right? However, I won't forget the lyrics to this next one because it doesn't have any. But I will send this out to Nancy Doucette, her and all her cousins in Skinner's Pond there. And it's appropriately titled Skinner's Pond Jig. It's a lovely place this time of year, or any other time of year, really. Okay, this one, speaking of the name Doucette, it's a good Acadian name, that one. I know, because my grandmother had it. But, and my grandmother, my grandfather, who was a fiddler, he used to pack up the Model T Ford on a Saturday night. And they'd go back in the hills, back in the mountains, and they'd have a little dance party. Maybe some moonshine there, and a little bit of partying. And then that was their night out, you know. And they come back to 9 kids and back to working in the woods. So I'll dedicate this next song to them, and anybody else who likes a good party. Hey, we sail away at the break of day, we'll dance in the hills, get drowsy. Later back on the Susie got the mountain pound the lobster. Oh, check it down, I'm gonna carry it out. Money coming out of these stockings. Night after the bushwhacks do, take her under the Gumboot Cloggeroo. Do a little Gumboot Cloggeroo, do a little Gumboot Cloggeroo. cheers. Tonight I'm back on the Susie back, 1,000 pound of lobster. I'll check it out, I'm gonna tear you down. Money coming out of me stocking. Tonight I'm giving the bush back stew. Take her on the Gumboot Cloggeroo. You little Gumboot Cloggeroo. You little Gumboot Cloggeroo. You little Gumboot Cloggeroo. Always a good idea, you little Gumboot Cloggeroo. And when you do, don't forget to wear your gum boots. That's the shortest song I'm doing today, so let's try something else. Let's do the first song Tom ever wrote. He claims. And I was talking with a buddy about this, and I said, how can an 11-year-old write a song like this? And he said, well, maybe he listened to a lot of radio. And I think that's exactly right. In St. John, New Brunswick, a city by the sea, there is a girl who's lonesome for me. She waits every day, she's waiting on my call. I am on the hillside by the old nursing halls. Her eyes are like diamonds, they're shining for me. I can see them sparkling far across the sea. With caught in her hair, she's just hanging on, way up on the hillside by the old nursing falls. Well, hey, you old moon, I'm telling you, I am so sad, I'm lonesome and blue. I left her waiting, waiting on my call, high up on the hillside by the old nursing falls. My little darling, she's calling to me. I can hear her song on the lonesome prairie. I close my eyes, see the bursting waters fall, going back to answer my little darling's call. So goodbye, Alberta, I'm going to roam back to my darling, back to my home. I know she'll be lonesome, waiting on my call. I am on the hillside by the old reversing falls. She'll be high up on the hillside by the old reversing falls. Thanks for the great songs, Tom. Happy Canada Day wherever you are. Well, it's Canada Day, up Canada Way, on the first day of July. And we're shouting hooray, up Canada Way, as the great wind goes by. Well, the silver jets from east to west go speeding across the sky. And we're shouting hooray, up Canada Way, as the great parade goes by. Oh, Canada, standing tall together, we raise our hands and hail our flag, we go deep forever. Canada Way, I'm riding out the door. And we're shouting hooray, up Canada Way, on the wide Pacific shore. People everywhere got a song to share, Canada's holiday. From Phoebe Island in sunny zone to the North Pole far away. Oh, Canada, standing tall together, we raise our hands and hail our flag, and may it live forever. It's Canada Day, up Canada Way, from the lakes to the prairies wide. Them shouting hooray, up Canada Way, on the St. Lawrence Riverside. People everywhere have a song to share, Canada's holiday. From might have been a little creative with that one, but hey, being a musician is all about being creative. That's why it pays so well. Okay. Okay, I'll do one of my favorites now. Though they're all my favorites, I gotta admit, it's hard to say. Even today, I haven't been learning many of these new songs lately, but even going through the big book today, I found another song that I gotta be learning, because it's about a community just up the road here, Bucktoosh. I'll learn that one too. I'll say, since that was a Canada song, where I live here, in Moncton, in southeast New Brunswick, I'd say it epitomizes the best of what's about Canada. There's a whole lot of Acadians, a whole lot of French, a whole lot of English, a whole lot of people from all over the world. I got my African neighbor over here. When she ain't yelling at her kids, she's singing all the time. The guy down here that plays French Acadian steel guitar music all the time. The guy across the way there, he's always cranking out the Acadian music. And I gotta say, the Acadians got one thing: they own country music. Like they invented it, and they perfected it, and they're still perfecting it. They do pretty good at that. So, vive l'Acadien. Now what? But I'll do this song. It's about Sable Island. About 100 miles off the coast of my Nova Scotian home, there's an island with a tale of woe to tell. It's the graveyard of the old Atlantic Ocean, and they say it flies a phantom flag of hell. For down below the waters lies a swirling demon, who has claimed the bones of about 10,000 men, who were shipwrecked on the shores of Sable Island, and he left their dying voices in the wind. So sailor take warning and pray every morning, lift your colony upon the sea. For Sable Island, where the Penny of Island has taken more ships and the lives of men away, has taken more ships and the lives of men away. 500 backs can be found on the shores of Sable Island, their treasures unrecovered in the sand. They are guarded by a herd of hungry horses and the ghostly apparitions on the land. Sable Island, it defies a chart position, always shifting in the North Atlantic tide. Waiting for waiting some unsuspecting vessel, and the sands of hell to turn her on her side. So sailor take warning and pray every morning, but it's your luck to sail on a dreary day. For Sable Island, on the Penny of Island, has taken more ships and the lives of men away, has taken more ships and the lives of men away. Many hundreds of men have been banished by their kings to the graveyard of the old Atlantic Sea, where they killed each other off to keep on living, till death itself could never set them free. They still walk among the wrecks of Sable Island, forever calling sailors to their doom. When the fog is thick, ahoy, there's a vessel on its voyage to the land beyond the tomb. So sailor take warning and pray every morning, but it's your luck to sail on a weary day. For Sable Island, or the Penny of Island, has taken more ships and the lives of men away, has taken more ships and the lives of men away. Here's to all the down sailors. Well, yeah. Well, I just came back from the Gaspe. Took my mom up there. Spent a couple weeks on the river. It was very nice. I love Gaspe. I like, I have a place somewhere besides Moncton. It'd be up there for sure. So, let's do a song for the Gaspe girls. I love the St. Lawrence River and I love the Bay Shore, and the sweetest girl in all the world lives on the Gaspe shore. From Montreal to Bonavie, I love her through and through. Paradise is in the eyes of the one I'm wanting to always be my Gaspe, Belle Faye, my Belle Faye of the Gaspe. Be my Gaspe, Belle Faye, and I will hang around just the town. Down to the love I found, down to the love I found. From Campton down to Brunswick, I go to New Carlisle. 5 o'clock in Percy Rock, it's 46 more miles. But I'll soon be there with love and care to do the things I do. To kiss and hug my Gaspe love when I'm wanting to always be my Gaspe, Belle Faye, my Belle Faye of the Gaspe. Be my Gaspe, Belle Faye, and I will hang around. Down to the love I found, down to the love I found. Take her away, John Arsenal. I love the St. Lawrence River and I love the Bay Shore. The sweetest girl in all the world lives on the Gaspe shore. From Montreal to Bonavie, I love her through and through. Paradise is in the eyes of what I'm wanting to always be my Gaspe, Belle Faye, my Belle Faye of the Gaspe. Be my Gaspe, Belle Faye, and I will hang around the Gaspe town. Down to the love I found, down to the love I found. That's ginger ale, by the way. So, that's a whole bunch of songs about the East Coast. Let's move a little further west. But not all the way west yet. We'll get to the gateway to the west. And sing a little song about Thunder Bay, or as I call it, Thunder Bay. This guy got the gas there once, eh? Lord Thunder. He was standing alone on the highway. I stopped as he got into the car. And I asked him how far I'm getting creative again. When I asked him how far he'd be going, he just sang to his small blue guitar. When you meet her tonight at the lakehead, I will tell her this time I will stay. When I get to the end of my journey, down the long, lonely road to Thunder Bay. Shadows of night were descending. I could see in the mirror of my car. He had fallen asleep in the back seat, still holding that small blue guitar. I could still hear the words and the music, and it touched me in some quiet way. To think of the girl who was waiting down that long, lonely road to Thunder Bay. Then I came to the crash on the highway, but I saw relief in my mind ajar. When I learned how the young life had ended for the boy with a small new guitar. There was no need to look in the backseat. I was sure as I drove on my way, this was all just some dream or delusion on the long, lonely road under May. Once to my ears there came music, and it came from the backseat of the car. Like a hazy appeared in my mirror, just a boy with a small new guitar. When you meet her tonight at the lakehead, will you tell her I'll see her someday? When I get to the end of my journey down the long, lonely road under May. When you meet her tonight at the lakehead, will you tell her I'll see her someday? When I get to the end of my journey down the long, lonely road under May, down that long, lonely road under May. Okay, let's go a little further west. Here I walk in the Winnipeg rain, trying to catch a bus, trying to catch a train, trying to get back to the fields of grain, away from Portage Ave, Maine, where I lose my mind and my money in vain. Where I do my past on a vast Red River chain. Red River chain, that's the name, 69 McBod Lane. It must have been insane to play her game. Country boys gotta learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I lose my mind and my money in vain. And I do my past on a vast Red River chain. Red River chain, that's her name, 69 McBod Lane. I must have been insane to play her game. Country fools gotta learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I do my mind and my money in vain. And I do my past on a vast Red River chain. Take her away, boys. Winnipeg rain, trying to catch a bus, trying to catch a train, trying to get back to my fields of grain, away from Portage Ave, Maine, where I do my mind and my money in vain, where I do my past on a vast Red River chain. Red River chain, that's her name, 69 McBod Lane. I must have been insane to play her game. Country fools gotta learn, country boys gotta get burned, and I lose my mind and my money in vain, and I lose my past on a vast Red River chain. Okay, that one's for Winnipeg, where Winnie the Pooh comes from. So what? Stompin Tom started every one of his concerts with Bud the Spud, so I'm going to end it with it. Well, it's Bud the Spud from the bright red rock, rolling down the highway sliding. Spuds are big on the back of Bud's leg, from Prince Edward Island, from Prince Edward Island. Now Charlottetown by the summer side. They load on Bud for the big long ride. Top to his cab and he's off to the prize of bagels. Well, you takes them out to make Darwin Lane, and you take her on down to the Belgian line. To Montreal, and he's just a flying with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud, just like that Bud, holding down the highway smiling. Bud's the big on the lock of Bud Street. Prince Edward Island, Prince Edward Island. Now, the Ontario Provincial Police don't think much of Bud. The cops are looking for the son of a gun that's ripping up the tire of the 401. They know the name shines up in the sun. Green Gables. But he hits Toronto in the 7 o'clock and he backs around like in the terminal lock and the boys gather around to stare and talk. Oh, another big load of potatoes. Spud to Spud from the right that month. Rolling down the highway smiling. Spuds are big on the back of my spring. From Prince Edward Island. From Prince Edward Island. Folks from the east to west, they like the Spuds and the island best, and they stand up to your harness test, waiting on the table. So when you see the big truck driving by, wave your hand or kind of wink your eye, cause that's Spud to Spud from all the PI, with another big load of potatoes. Spud to Spud from the right red mud, rolling on the highway smiling. Cause he's got another big load of the best doggone potatoes that's ever been growed. And from Prince Edward Island, from Prince Edward Island. Okay, that's the Canada Day wrap up. I'm going over to pick up my mom, taking her downtown, and we'll be watching Colin James. Maybe he'll do a Tom song today. Okay, peace.